business relationship, as it were, has concluded, Raquel.
Why?
A competitor of yours has agreed to pay a 20% premium to secure both his and your supply. I need partners I can trust, Raquel. I don't trust you.
For you. And for like you.
Don't blame me neither, blame yourself. Cause I'm exactly what you made me.
It's give me mess after mess to clean up. This $120, D-Wiz, bodies everywhere, all cause of your shit.
D-Wiz?
I killed him. I took out D-Wiz to save you. They were coming. Neek, $120's people. They wanted payback. And I wasn't gonna let them kill you, so it had to be your friend. I did what I had to do to protect you. Who's to blame for D-Wiz? Me or you?
Does your detective Howard know about your Desert Storm?
Show me a hustler who ain't got some cop working for him. I put that bullet in Gabriel's head. Julianne didn't tell you that, did she?
I need to know that this Detective Howard is not a problem.
Once I do that, we're good? Then we're about to be good. I'm about to ask you to walk up to a man, look him dead in the eye, and put him on his back for good. I'm your mother. And I'm asking you to kill a man. You my son. And you the only one who can do this. I need you to squeeze that trigger tonight and save me, baby. I need you to save all of us.
Rock is setting you up.
How many you give him?
3? 2.
Okay, well, which one was it, Kanan? 2 or 3? Because there's a big difference.
No, Mom, I don't know.
I said 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. How you gonna forget that?
Mom, does it matter? He gone. I put him on his back and he gone for good.
Kanan,
I don't even know what to say to you right now.
you had to be done.
They're not gonna stop till they find him.
Look, he's safe.
What you doing, Rock?
I'm winning.
What? I'm up the business. I can't do this shit no more. Speaking of us, I can't do this shit no more. I'm not doing it, I'm done.
Nah, ain't nobody ever done. You in, you always in.
Threatening me.
I never threaten you. Just like I ain't never gonna let you walk away. Your shit is my shit. Your recording studio. Yeah, it's my recording studio.
It's a record label. It ain't a studio. And it's clean. And it's gonna stay that way.
Where you get the money to pay for it, Lou? Nothing we touch is clean. You can't scrub out what we do. It stained everything. And them stains, they don't come out in the wash.
You gonna offer up your only son for it?
Ain't nobody offering up nothing. I'm doing this for y'all. But y'all don't see it because you don't want to. Everybody, they want the reward, but don't nobody want to take on the risk. I take it, I flip it, and I turn the shit out. I'm about to be the last bitch standing up in this mud.
In this shit, the only thing that you can trust is that you can't trust. Not even your own mama.
I can't protect you the way as I thought I could, Mom.
You're not supposed to protect your mother, Kanan. I'm supposed to protect you.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 2. What's next for your girl Rock? So down below, I want you guys to give me your early predictions for her character. We already went over your boy Kanan last week. Check that video out if you have not seen it. And we also went over Power Book 2 Go Season 3. We talked about Tariq, Effie, and of course, Kane Tejada. So check those videos out. Continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest Power Universe news. And I will continue to do these early predictions over the next few months for these characters across all the Power Universe shows. So just stay tuned for it. But let's talk about your girl, Rock. And of course, we got to talk about her whole game plan, what she created in Season 1 of Raising Kanan, and what might be next for her character in Season 2. So like I said, you leave your theories, predictions, leave it all down below. So let's begin. We know your girl Rock, she had a hell of a game plan last season, and she set everything up from the very beginning, right? Now, she wanted to get close to Juliana's cousin, Joaquin, and that was all a part of her whole game plan, to have that connection with him because she needed that new plug. But they had to get rid of some people first. And Gabriel was one of those people that they had to get rid of in order for Rock to make that connection with Juliana and her cousin Joaquin. And we know he didn't like Gabriel anyway. He didn't like the dude. So that was great news once he found out about what Rock did. And it helped ease everything as far as doing business with her. But we know it was still, a concern. And that was Detective Howard, right? We know that he told Rock, like, look, if you want to do business with me, we got to make sure that Detective Howard will not be a problem. And Rock told him, like, yeah, you know what? If that's the case, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I will handle him and we can continue to do this business together. And, we know Rock, to be honest, she wanted to get rid of Detective Howard anyway. She doesn't want him getting close to Kanan at all. She does not want the truth to get out there, right? And we know Detective Howard has already made threats to her, telling her, like, look, you better let him know the truth. I better be able to meet my son or else there's going to be some issues. So Rock, being able to create a business opportunity with Joaquin, she was not going to let that just pass. And it created more of a motive for her to eliminate Detective Howard. But at this time, we know Detective Howard, he was pissed off. He is tired of playing around with Rock. She is telling him certain things. He ain't going for it. He's like, look, this is it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be able to meet my son or else, or there's going to be some issues. And if anybody pops up, I'm going to take them down. So Rock set it up. She knew that if she sent her son, Kanan, to do the job, Detective Howard would never see it coming. And, to get in Kanan's ear and to have him do this was going to be a big, big task for him. We talking about Kanan, y'all. Young Kanan made a lot of mistakes. He's made mistakes all season long. And for him to go in and execute this whole game plan, let's just be honest. We knew it wasn't going to play out right. But Rock was willing to risk it all. She was willing to sacrifice her son, which at the end of the day, it could have ended bad for him. It could have ended worse, right? But she was willing to do this in order to win, to be at the top, in order to stop this, truth from getting out and to shut Detective Howard down. And I don't know, man. I just don't get how Patina Miller did not get any type of a reward for her role as Rock. It makes no sense to me. Even Courtney Kemp said Rock, Patina Miller should have got something for playing Rock and raising Kanan because she destroyed the role. She bodied it, man. And in that scene when she was telling Kanan she needed him, to take out this dude, which was Detective Howard, that was very intense. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the tension in the air because they will cut from her scene with Kanan and then they will cut to Unique telling his crew what he needed them to do. I mean, they killed that whole little scene. But Patina Miller, man, the whole season long, man, she was dominating. And I just don't get how she didn't, get anything for it. That lets me know, which I've been knowing, these award shows, man, they trash for real. They just be giving awards out to anybody. People that don't even deserve them. They just give it to whoever. That's just my take on it. She should have been got something along with a lot of different people in the Power universe. But hey, it is what it is. But back to Rock and our whole game plan. Neutralizing Detective Howard was one thing. Getting that connection with Joaquin was another. And also, she needed to, of course, find something to do with Unique. How can she set up a game plan to get Unique up out of here? And we know she wanted Unique to take the fall for Detective Howard. I mean, setting things up with the whole jacket to walk past the bodega, past the cameras so they can see the jacket as well. I mean, I guess it does make a lot of sense and it was working in her perspective. Rock is believing all this will play out the right way. And after everything went down, she is still thinking that, right? She's like, man, this actually worked. I got Juliana. She's going to say that she saw, this guy with the jacket walking past the store at this particular time and this and that, right? She got Kanan putting in the work as well. On top of that, besides that, she got Symphony in her back pocket. Even though they going back and forth arguing, Symphony wants to be in her life, but she's telling him, no, you might as well just go your own way. But she kept going back to Symphony. If you guys notice, she learned so much from him throughout the season, especially the history of how, these communities was built, the high-rise apartments. I mean, she was taking notes. Yes, he was telling her these stories about how everything played out, but she's taking notes, you know what I'm saying? Remember what she was talking about. Out of sight, out of mind. You want to be at the top, you can watch everything from the bottom, I guess everything at the bottom, and you won't be seen. I mean, these are the things that she took notes on, and she incorporated it in her whole game plan to take over. And I guess in her perspective at the time, it is working, right? At the same time, she got your boy Lulu talking about, look, I got to get about the game. I can't do this no more, because he was upset about what she's done with Kanan, risking him to go in there, potentially take out Detective Howard, a cop. That's risky. He knows the boys are going to be on Kanan. Of course, Rock is telling him everything's going to go the way she wants it to go. Kanan is safe, and, he's going to stay in the game. Everything that's his is hers. She's pretty much telling him, you're not leaving. She ain't having it. Rock in that last, I would say the last 2 episodes was on one. You know what I'm saying? She was in the red dress in the season finale, pretty much signifying like, look, I am the devil. I am the problem. I am going to be the last standing, right? She wasn't going to be playing around, and she was willing to sacrifice Kanan in order to win this war, right? Well, I guess the battle as of right now at the end of season 1, because the war, we're going to see that in season 2, in my opinion. But in the Rock size, everything that she has set up has came to light. You know what I'm saying? From the high-rise apartments, setting up and fixing up those apartments in order to do business there. This is the same thing that they did back in the day. The things that they're doing in Raising Kanan is the exact same stuff that they did in real life, right? She was on her New Jack City, right? On her New Jack City, not playing around, putting in that work. And as I told you, the way she was feeling like everything went the way that she planned it to go. But we know the truth. We know that Rock's plan, for a little bit, it did work. As of right now, it's looking good in her perspective. But we know when she finds out about what really happened to Detective Howard, that he survived, that's going to be an issue. I mean, once Kanan told her he didn't shoot Detective Howard 3 times, that right there should have already, made her wonder, like, man, so he really didn't finish the job. I mean, this is Kanan we're talking about. We talked about this in the What's Next for Kanan. I mean, look at him. Does this look like a kid that's going to finish the job? He's talking about he don't even know how many times he shot him. I mean, that right there alone, I would have been like, okay, this ain't going to go the way, or this didn't go the way I planned it. But hey, this is what Rock has done. Now she's going to have to clean it up once again. And we talked about Detective Howard as well. We know he's going to have to make a decision in season 2. We know whatever he is planning on doing can pretty much, dictate a lot of different things in this next upcoming season. Because we know he needs the whole bone marrow transplant. He knows Rock was the one that sent Kanan to do this. This is why he told Kanan, like, look, Rock is setting you up. But Kanan still did what he did. So Detective Howard is going to have a lot of, power in his hands and his voice on what he really wants to do. I told you guys, he's probably not going to say anything. He's probably going to say he don't remember. He probably wants to just collect his thoughts and think about what he really wants to do and how he's going to work all of this out. But him and Rock, it ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? She's thinking he's dead, but when she finds out the truth, she's going to be very, very upset. And like I said, she can't be mad at nobody but herself. Now, we know that Juliana, she, told the boys, like, yeah, I saw somebody with that jacket, but I did not see the person's face. And this is how I know this is going to be a problem in season 2, because they interviewed the crackhead that was walking around the spot too. He said he seen one of the young kids with that jacket, but he didn't see the face. So that right there alone lets us know that your boy Unique most likely is going to get out. Y'all know how they do in Power. They're going to make it seem like he's going to go down, but we know eventually, due to lack of evidence, it ain't going to be enough. Somehow, some way, this man Unique is going to get out, and when he does, he is going to raise hell, right? So as far as what's next, which we know what's next for Rock, as far as her finding out the truth about her whole game plan not working, Joaquin gonna be pissed off. We know this because he's gonna be like, I thought this whole Detective Howard thing was settled. You told me you was going to handle this. So what's going on with that? See, he's going to be pissed off, which at the end of the day can mess up business for Rock. Unique getting out would create more of a war on these streets. Hell, even if he does stay locked up for a little bit, I still think it's going to create a war on the streets. His people will be pissed off, and trust me, they're going to be out there looking for revenge. You know what I'm saying? Looking for revenge, and they ain't going to be playing around. So Rock's going to have to do whatever she has to protect her organization and her son, Kanan, which we know he ain't going to stay in Maryland that long. Eventually, he's going to have to come back to New York, and eventually, he's going to be in some mess once again. But in that promo for season 2, we know Kanan has said, look, you know, I'm trying to protect you. Rock is telling him, you ain't supposed to be protecting me. I'm your mother. You know, I'm supposed to be looking out and protecting you. And it just really seems like a lot of bad things are going to be happening. And we're going to see that ripple effect because of what happened to Detective Howard, what happened to Unique, and also, you know, how she's going to deal with this and if Kanan can actually do something to help out. Seeing that Kanan understands his mom made him go out there, you know, take down Detective Howard. He doesn't know the truth about Detective Howard being his pops. Jukebox has told him, like, look, your mom, she made you go take out a cop. Like, dude, she ain't really trying to look out for you for real. And your boy, Scrappy, he pretty much was having a conversation with Kanan last season when he found out what he did to Detective Howard. And he was just like, man, like, I don't get involved in stuff like this. Like, this is some big business. Taking down cops is something that I don't like to be a part of. So Kanan understands how serious this is, and he should understand, like he said at the end of the season finale, that one thing he learned was in this business, the only thing that you can trust is that you can't trust, not even your mother. So he understands, like, look, you know, I know my mom, she wants to look out for me. She loves me, but we know Rock is willing to do whatever it takes to be at the top. And she didn't want this for Kanan. Kanan chose his lifestyle, so he's going to have to deal with those consequences of choosing this lifestyle. And now he's a part of it. And, you know, what is he going to do now? We know Kanan's going to have a hard time in this next season, but I want to see how it's all going to play out. I want to see what's next for your girl Rock. I think she's going to have another crazy season, and she's going to kill it. But this time around, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But hopefully, Kanan and, you know, hopefully Uncle Marvin, once he is released in Lulu, help her get everything together in order to be at the top once again. But we know she got some issues within the family. And as of right now, it's not looking too good. And I'm believing your boy Detective Howard will definitely try to ruin Rock's game plan. He ain't going, especially after being shot. That man's going to be out there looking for revenge, and he is going to try to get payback at all costs. I just want to see how he's going to actually go out there and do it. But Rock is going to have to come up with something else, I guess, to try to beat this once again. But as I told you, man, it's definitely not looking too good for her as of right now. But you guys leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. You let me know exactly what you think is going to happen for your girl Rock in season 2 of Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, man. I cannot wait until this show airs. But as I told you, until the show airs, we're going to continue to talk about the Power Universe and what's next, early predictions for all these characters. Follow the playlist, continue to keep yourself updated, and I will continue to give you guys these bangers. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.